the big question. What do I need to consider about where I'm going to live? What are the different factors that come into that kind of thought process?
For one, obviously location, so how close. And then I think as well, think about the facilities nearby. So where's your nearest supermarket? What is your nearest supermarket? So for me, the nearest one is Waitrose, which is just not student friendly at all. So that wasn't great. But yeah, thinking about that, or say like there's a gym or general like green space as well. So where's your nearest park? Because you don't always want to just be held up in some big flat looking at buildings all the time, do you?
It's a really good point. I know that green space is one of the big ones and has always been for me. I actually was quite keen not to live right next to UCL after my first year. I was like, I want to go further away. I want to get the bus. Partly to be a little bit closer to, some parks and things like that. Although, you know, Zone 1 does have quite a lot of parks. But also the big one was rent prices. And
Definitely.
depending on which location you're in, those vary. Eric, how about you? What were you thinking about?
Yeah, location of course matters the most. So I think there are two important things about have the right location. Firstly, is of course how you want to go to campus and how you want to go to other places. So you have to think about what kind of transport you want to use. Okay, I'm gonna say this, but public transportation in London is, I would say, kind of expensive. But
I really wondered what you were going to say then, Eric. I was
in
worried you were
agreement.
about to say London public transport is anything other than like so good, because you can get everywhere. But you're right. Particularly if you're getting the tube,
tube
starts to get expensive.
It's good. You can get everywhere you want, but it costs you. So for me, I wanna save a little bit. So I choose to walk to campus. That means I have to live in some place that it won't take like 1 hour, 2 hours for me to walk to campus. And the second about location is actually safety. So you want to say whether this place is actually safe. So there is many ways to find out whether a place is safe. You could talk to somebody that is who knows London very well. Or you could search online, of course.
I think that's a really important point in finding somewhere that you're comfortable with. It's quite nice to live somewhere where there are other UCL students around.
Yes.
There's lots and lots of... So this is actually here's some nice niche info for everybody. Actually, it's quite interesting. We've seen a bit of a pattern for students moving further east over the past couple of years, partly because we have the new UCL East campus that's now open. But also, I think even before then, there was a little bit more of a move east. But that kind of northern central block of like Camden, Archway, Finsbury Park, Islington, those sorts of areas, they are super popular with UCL students. King's Cross, Pentonville, all of those areas. There's quite often at least sort of a couple of other students around.